Hi, everybody. Before we get started, I just wanted to share with you I got the coolest new mask. It is the Mona Lisa, and she is wearing a mask. If you remember from last year, if you were with me, the Mona Lisa is one of the most famous works of art, and it was done by Leonardo da Vinci. And I have this cute version of it on my mask. And she is wearing a mask too. Well, welcome back. I'm so glad to see you for our third class. Today, as you probably figured out from our song, we are going to be learning about lines. We are going to learn to name the lines and draw and identify them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Today, we are going to be learning about horizontal lines, which go across, vertical lines, which go up and down, diagonal lines that go sideways, kind of like we're disco dancing, wavy lines, they go up and down like this, like a roller coaster might. We have a zigzag line, kind of like, I always said this, like when my daughter was little, no, when my daughter was little, and she would do something a little naughty, and I would say, no, no, no. A zigzag line goes, no, no, no. We have a curly line, goes upside down, woo, woo, woo. And then we have parallel lines. Parallel lines are two lines that go exactly the same direction, like this. And last but not least, today we're going to be talking about a crosshatch lines. They are lines that go this way and that way. And they look like that. Kind of makes like a waffle design. Well, I'm going to share with you a short story called Lines. And the author is Philip Yanawine. Lines. I'm going to come kind of close so you can really enjoy the pictures and interact with me as I read the story. Artists make pictures out of lines. Lines start with a dot. We've heard that before, right? Yesterday? No, not yesterday. 2 days ago when we met and we talked about starting with a dot. Lines start with a dot. A dot grows into a line, and from there to a whole picture made of dots and lines. Here's a picture made only from lines crossing over one another. Kind of that crosshatch we discussed. Look very carefully. Some lines are straight, some curve, some zigzag, some loop, some make shapes. Look at this picture here. Can you find curving lines and straight ones? Loops? Zigzags? What shapes can you find? Of course, lines can be any color, and there are many ways to make them with brushes, pens, crayons, pencil, even fingers. Some lines are thin, some are thick. Lines can sparkle and wiggle. Lines can help us imagine things. Can you imagine clouds? Or a boat? Smoke? Can you find a line that's moving fast? Moving slowly? What else can you find? Artists draw what they see, but then they can change things. Do you see how the cow changes? Artists draw outlines of shapes. We know. Find people in the pictures, and plants, and chairs. But not all the lines outline shapes. How many other places can you see lines? This picture has lines that you will find if you look carefully. Can you find a line of yellow light flashing in the green water? Lines of swirling water beneath the bridge? A line of traffic on the bridge? How do you think you would feel walking across the bridge? I think I'd be pretty excited because it looks like a city that there's a lot going on in. This painting, it's a very famous painting called Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. This painting is made up of tiny lines of color. Lines make all sorts of shapes. Find these. They tell a story about a very bright and starry night in a small village. Can you tell the rest of the story? What do you think's going on that starry night in the village? Can you draw a picture with thick lines and thin lines and curves and colors with shapes we know? With lines to help make us imagine. And that is exactly what we are going to do today. And we are going to do it together. While I demonstrate, you are going to do it with me. So I want you to get yourself a piece of paper, just like this. I want you to get yourself a black marker. You can use a black marker like this, or you can use a Sharpie marker. I actually like Sharpie markers. I think they are the best. You will also need either crayons or colored pencils, and we're going to use these at the end to finish our abstract designs we're going to be creating today. So let's get started. Everybody should have their piece of paper. If you didn't press pause, do it now and get your supplies, and then come back to me and we'll get started. So press pause now and get your supplies. Welcome back. We have our sheet of paper ready to go. And we are going to take our black marker. And the first thing we're going to do is anywhere on this paper, draw a horizontal line. A horizontal line goes like this. It goes across the paper. So we're going to start at one end of our paper and make a horizontal line going all the way across. Anywhere you want. You could put it there, or if you wanted to, you could even put it way up here. Wherever you would like. It's your choice. It's your horizontal line. The next thing we're going to do is a vertical line. Vertical lines go up and down, up and down. So somewhere on your page, anywhere you'd like, draw a vertical line from the top to the bottom. Good job. And now we are going to draw a diagonal line. That's the ones that go kind of like we're dancing, side at an angle going across. So we're going to go like this. I'm going to make mine this way. You put yours wherever you want. Yours doesn't need to look like mine. Remember, synthesize. Take my ideas and make them your own. After our diagonal line, we are going to add a wavy line. You can make your wavy line go across, or you can make your wavy line go up and down. I'm going to make my wavy line go up and down. Put yours wherever you like. The next line we're going to do is a zigzag line. I'm going to put mine right here, but you should put yours wherever you think it would look best. It is your design. Now we're going to add a curly line. That's the one with the loops. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to add my curly line. You can put yours wherever you'd like. I am then going to add 2 parallel lines. Remember, we said parallel lines go exactly the same direction and are kind of near each other. So we're going to go like that. Draw either 2 parallel lines going this way or 2 parallel lines going that way. I am going to put mine right here. And last, but certainly not least, we are going to add our cross hatching. I'm going to put mine here. Remember, cross hatching lines go this way and that way. When you have your paper finished, it'll look something like this. Now it's up to you to add color and make it really into such a bold, beautiful, abstract design. You can use colored pencils like I did. Remember to color in all the space. Or you can use crayons. Here's another example that I did using crayons. You get to choose if you'd like to use colored pencils or crayons today. Not all lessons will be like that, but today you get to choose. When you're finished coloring in your design, be sure to sign your name. All great artists sign their name to their work. When you've finished, check your work. Ask yourself, did I follow directions and include all of the lines Mrs. Ruskowski talked about? How was my craftsmanship? Was I neat? Did I color nicely? How creative was I? Was I making a beautiful abstract design? This last section here, we're not going to grade you on today because that's behavior. So that's up to your family at home to decide how you're listening and participating in the class. When you're done, when you're done, be sure to send me a picture. I'd love to see your beautiful abstract designs. And don't forget to go to the link at the end of the lesson to answer a discussion question so I can find out how much you know about lines. I had so much fun with you today, and I look forward to our next lesson. See you soon.